Hello, Debbie. It's nice to see you participating in the chat yesterday. Hey, Rob, what's up? Hey, Spidey Wyatt, what's up? Hello. Yes, all the Facebook people are coming in. We're not seeing anyone on YouTube, of course. Oh, there's Trendy Orca. He's on another YouTube channel. Fantastic. Not that one. Oops. Probably not this one either. No. I'm going to go with this one right here. There it is. There's the chat. Okay. Lisa, hello, Rob. It's going good, buddy. Amber Williams, hello, Amber. Tripolar, hello. Jugs in my face, TTV, morning, brother. I got to tell you, it's weird. We're not on the main channel on YouTube, but I can't believe how many people are already here. You know, I think that main channel on YouTube is so important. And you guys have found me on the other channels, which is good. If you notice, the main channel is down. I got a strike last night on a video upload from weeks ago. In fact, I believe the video upload was from in that room in there. And they're once again giving me the same they're giving me the same reason, you know. I love that. You know, this kind of misinformation, they're accusing me of. So let me just say this right now, and that I like that, and let me just say that too, and let me say that to YouTube, and I know that that's true. Do you prefer, or would it help if we watched on one particular? Yeah, it would help. Yeah, definitely. It would help if you watch on the main channel on YouTube when it doesn't have a strike. Yes, the main channel on YouTube, that's the one with 25,500 subscribers. But it's not up now, so don't worry about it. It got a strike, and I had to appeal it, and we'll see what they say. Definitely not misinformation. I went and I listened to it. It's just me talking to another person, you know, explaining to them that they don't know what they're talking about, and I'm the one the algorithm thinks is saying the words. If the algorithm hears words, they just assume it's you, not that you're reading somebody else's words off of the chat and responding to it. I assume. Either that or just sees, you know, trigger words like that and automatically strikes you. Which I doubt. It doesn't happen to Jimmy Dore, but it fucking happens to me. Jugs in my face. You're too good to me, man. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you so much for asking. Hey, James, what's up, buddy? What's up, Mr. Cage? Mr. Cage, I don't get the reference. Oh, wrong chat. Right on, James. Right on. That's funny. Okay, so, hey, you guys. I have fantastic news on my indoor yield. I got over 3 pounds this time. 3,000 watts, over 3 pounds. Let me guess, your friend's name is Cage. Hey, Josh, what's up? So I took some pictures. I put them on Instagram. I put them on Twitter so you guys can see that yield. It's beautiful. I got some video. I've got it all barreled up right now. Everything is locked up, and my whole grow is completely down. Everything is cured. Everything is bagged up. All of it. So I ended up with from the total, from the indoor and the outdoor, like 14 pounds total or something like that. It was as much as I had originally expected because there were a lot of stems, and the stems really did add about a pound or two. Maybe not that much, but close to a pound probably of weight. So I was probably a pound off total. Dude, I swear to fucking God, man. There's another gnat in here, but I don't see him. Oh, there he is. Right? No. I saw him, man. There's a fucking gnat in my goddamn coffee. Fucking gnat. I don't want to drink a goddamn gnat. Want to become famous. Yeah, I want to become famous. Huge yield. Very good job. Still a nice haul. Yes. Wow. You're going to talk today again? Oh, 2 days in a row. Cool. That makes me happy. I like that you talk in my chat. So, what else? Nothing too crazy going on in the news. You know, the Ahmed Aubrey case is still going. It's sounding like Kyle Rittenhouse has a fairly decent defense. So we'll see. And you know, the fact that he brought anybody that brings a firearm to a protest should automatically go to jail. That should be against the law. If you bring a firearm to a protest, look, even in an open carry state, you shouldn't be allowed to carry a weapon to a fucking protest. For that very reason. For the very reason of what happened. 2 people got murdered. So Kyle Rittenhouse is guilty of bringing a weapon to the fucking protest. I don't care if you want to say there was a guy running up in his face and he shot him. He went off to go shoot somebody else. And he didn't even stick around after he killed that guy. Oh, is he being cross-examined right now? I gotta tell you, man, it's up in the air. Yeah, I think the kid should go to fucking prison. But at the same time, he does have a very good self-defense. He does. You know? When you see someone has a fucking rifle in their hand and you choose to run at them, hey man, look. Kyle Rittenhouse wasn't using his gun in an aggressive manner when that guy rushed him. Now, if Kyle was popping rounds off at people and that guy rushed him, that's a different story. You want my personal opinion? Kyle Rittenhouse needs to go to prison. However, they've got a strong argument because dumbass fucking charged him. You know? If you and let me just say this. If I've got a rifle in my hand and you're charging at me, that's a threat to my life. Because I've got a gun and you could be trying to grab my gun and use it on me. So, he's got a fair argument here. My Trump ticket is the fact that he brought that fucking thing to the protest in the first place. He's not a fucking cop. He's a fucking kid. And, it's going to be up to the jury and the judge to decide, I guess. It should be very interesting. But I have a feeling Kyle Rittenhouse is going to get off. I have a feeling. On the self-defense thing. There's going to be a lot of anger in the streets if he gets off. Yeah. I didn't hear that the guy had a gun in his hand. The first guy, I heard something about a gun and somebody had a gun but wasn't going to use it. Wasn't that the guy that charged him with the pistol in his hand? Didn't that guy survive? We're not even talking about the same guy, Porta Johns. We got a right-wing narrative follower in here, guys. Porta Johns 33 is following the right-wing narrative. Who are you listening to? Tim Pool? Porta Johns? Those fucking stupid legal experts on YouTube? Where are you getting your information from? Because you literally just said something that somebody else did. We're not even talking about that. I'm talking about the very first guy he shot. The guy in the yellow pants. Yeah, I got another strike. The guy, Porta Johns, I'm talking about the guy in the yellow pants from the very first guy that charged him. That's the guy I'm talking about. I think you're confused about another victim. Man, dude, that dude had a gun. I would have shot that motherfucker in his head. Why do you have a gun and not use it? Inside a channel called Porta Johns would be pure shit. I hate Tim Pool. All right. Well, I think you're just confused about which victim I'm talking about. The guy that I'm talking about was the dude that ran at him, and that guy had mental problems. You know, if you're going to run it at a little kid that's holding a rifle, you're an idiot. It's a kid. You know, he doesn't have good judgment, number one. He's a kid. He hasn't lived life long enough to have good judgment. Yeah, Porta Johns. Porta Johns, I'm just going to block you. I'm blocking you from my live stream. You're a right-wing narrative guy. I hate people like you. Yeah. You know, I'm not even going to sit here. I'm not even sitting here trying to have an argument with anybody over this case. I don't give a fuck about it. You obviously do. So go find another podcast that wants to hear your fucking shit opinion, Porta Johns. All right? I'm glad I don't have to look at your stupid fucking name anymore. Right, Billy? Billy just nails people like you before I do. I don't know how he does it. But sure enough, man, then you got to open up your fat mouth and prove to me who you really are. And, you know, when somebody gets shot and killed in a situation like that, you don't go and look up their past and say, oh, he was a child molester. Oh, he did that. He deserved it. You look at the situation. That's it. Someone like Porta Johns is following the right-wing narrative, obviously. And he's listening to somebody just like Tim Pool, who is probably a Trump supporter and isn't willing to look at all the facts, but only look at the little cherry-picked confirmation bias nuggets that satisfy his hypocrisy, his narrative. I don't want friends like that, man. I refuse to have friends like that. I didn't come here to have a conversation about it. You know, I wasn't there. I'm in no position to debate it. I don't know all the facts, and neither do you. At least I'm the smart one that realizes that admits that I'm not the goddamn person that's equipped to have this conversation, man. You know? That makes me better than you. Neither of us know what happened that day. And you know, I do believe he's going to be let off. The argument is fairly well. And if you're going to charge at somebody holding a gun, what else are they supposed to do? Let you grab the gun from them so you can shoot them? They don't know what your intention is. So here's a word to everyone out there that wants to learn something about, you know, saving your own lives. In the future, if someone just has a gun and they're not using it in a threatening manner, which Kyle Rittenhouse was not, he just had it on him. He wasn't pointing it at people and pulling the trigger. You don't get the right to just charge at them and try to take it away from them. All right? Now, that state probably had a right to carry. I don't know. I'm assuming they had right to carry. Open carry, I'm sure, because he was open carrying and he didn't get arrested for it. Right? Out of the gate. Yeah, I got 2 flags myself. A sugar ad on Twitch. Isn't that nice? Wow. Now you're trying to kill you. You know, they don't want you to hear my voice. They gave me a strike, Enoch. But they want you to see the advertisement that pushes poison down your fucking throat. Wow. Where's that fucking gnat at? This is driving me crazy. I usually float to the top. Probably already drank it. He just testified his rifle and vest were issued to him by the local police. He never bought them. Yeah. I care not to talk about this subject anymore, guys. Really. I'm not interested in it. I'm just telling you what's going on. I don't want to sit here and fight with morons about it. And if you're an idiot, let's just smoke. if you're a fucking moron, let's just smoke. I don't care to hear your stupid fucking opinion because you're an idiot. Okay? And when you give me your opinion, and it's an idiotic opinion, like that guy calling the victim a child molester, well, then I'm going to lose all respect for you and block you from my live stream. You know? Call a negative thing like a YouTube strike a flag. Ah, yeah! I never even thought of that, Billy. That's a good point. Very, very good point. Yes. So I got these buds that were just kind of fell on the floor from trimming. So I'm going to smoke these to start. You feel that? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not here to fucking argue about something I don't even know anything about. You know? And this motherfucker that came in here acting like he's an expert on it, yeah, he's just watching some goddamn right-wing bullshit on YouTube. Let me tell you something. I caught one of those shows. There's 6 fucking lawyers. All of them were fucking obvious Trump supporters. They're all, oh, Kyle's so innocent. Oh, he's got a great self-defense. That poor child. Oh my God. You know, and I'm like, you're not going to give a single strike, my Beazle. I love you, Beazle. You're not going to give a single point against the fact that motherfucker brought a child, brought a fucking assault. I'm sorry, my bad. Brought a fucking semi-automatic rifle to a loaded semi-automatic rifle to a fucking wild protest. So it's like you're already starting at the wrong place. You're already saying, well, that was okay. No, it wasn't okay. And if you can't find a law to prosecute him, well, then you goddamn better fucking write one quick. No more firearms allowed at a protest. Period. Why are you bringing a fucking firearm to a protest? What, are you going to shoot the protesters or the police? It doesn't matter which, right? You're still guilty of premeditated fucking whatever the fuck you do. The fact that he brought that gun with him, that's premeditated, man. He was bringing a gun with him to a protest where there was going to be violence. He was looking for a reason to use that gun. And all of you little dick, gun-happy motherfuckers on the right-wing side, understand that the level-headed independents like me, that we still have guns too. We look at you and we laugh at you little dick motherfuckers, because we know you probably don't even need fucking underwear. You've got no dicks. And that's literally what all these pro-gun fucking psychos are. They have no penis. So, oh, it's all about the gun. Yeah, that's the only way you can assert your dominance as a male. Is, oh, you've got a gun. Yeah, good job. Josh Vance. Yeah, I don't care whether you know it's on me or not. I let people know I fucking carry one all the time. I don't give a fuck. See it or not see it. I don't care as long as I got it. I don't care whether you know I got it or not. You know, I used to hang out in Florida with all my friends all the time. None of them ever questioned what I had on me, ever. And most of them were packing heat, too. And I never even thought about it. You don't even think about it, man. Everybody's fucking strapped. And that's a good thing. And that's the way it should be. You know? But as soon as a protest breaks out in the street, you leave your gun in the car, leave your gun at home. Go out there with your fucking sign and your fists. You know? Go do it right. I certainly hope that there's at least one person on that jury that's half as smart as I am. Because they will hold out on that fucking jury and they will say, no, this motherfucker shouldn't have brought a gun to a goddamn protest. A violent protest. Please, let's just start there at the beginning. Instead of anything that transpired after that point. Doesn't really matter. You got people fired up. They see a gun. They're going to get fucking pissed. Of course they are. And of course Kyle did that so that he could get people pissed off, so that he could shoot some motherfuckers. Donald Trump was literally telling him to go do it. So, before you try to argue the self-defense bullshit, Address the fact that that motherfucker went there with a gun in the first place. When you get over that, when you can explain that through, then we could go to the other points that you feel are so important to talk about. But man, if I was that judge, I would have been like, dude, this kid's going to prison. I don't need a jury. You fucking brought a gun to a protest, motherfucker. Who does that? Fucking patrolling the streets like you're fucking Rambo. Are you kidding me? Oh, I'm gonna go protect this car. They were jumping on this car. I'm gonna shoot these people and protect this car. Thanks. Thanks for all your service. All right. So, top of the hour. No law regarding cannabis. Cannabis is for all. Cheers, everybody. Rogie, can I give you a kissy? I need my kissy in the morning. Thunderfoot put up a really good movie, a good video this morning on YouTube. It was hard for me to say that sentence. He just lost his mother. His father died about 5 years ago, and now his mom's died. So he said, I want to talk to you about becoming an orphan. And he talks about 25 minutes, and it's really good, man. He's a great guy, and if you don't know who Thunderfoot is, you want to get to know him a little bit better, go check out that last upload of his about becoming an orphan. I put it on Twitter for you guys. Most of y'all don't follow me there, but that's okay. I mean, a lot of people on YouTube aren't going to know my YouTube channel is down because they don't follow me on Twitter. That's where I told everybody my YouTube channel is down, but you don't follow me on Twitter, so you don't know that. You know? I wish you guys would follow me on Twitter. A lot of people think they have some sort of authority when they have a gun. No, dude. When I have a gun, I'm in fear. If I have a gun, I don't have authority at all. I'm in fear. Seriously. If you've got a gun and it's in your hand and you're about to use it, you should be scared. There should be no other reason for you to have a fucking gun in your hand. You know? If you pick up a gun and it makes you feel stronger or safer or whatever, then there's a problem with you. You know? Myself, guess what I'm getting at is I agree with you. You should have never taken a gun to the flipping protest. Right, Josh? I mean, when you have a law that says you're allowed to display your firearms in public, it shouldn't go into when you have a mass of people. You know, like you can't walk into an event. You can't go to a protest. You can't go to a rock concert or a high school displaying a weapon. I mean, there should be some regulation around the display of an open display of a firearm like that. But I don't know what the proper answer is, because actually I like the concealed carry laws, and I like not knowing who's got a weapon. Any woman that you want to go try to rape, she could just open up her purse and blow you away with a .357 Magnum. That's the way it should be. And you know, they should have concealed carry, absolutely. I think open carry is fine as long as you're not using it in an intimidating way. I think Kyle Rittenhouse was using it improperly, in an intimidating manner, to try to control people. You know, he didn't want people jumping up and down on a car, you know, so he displayed his weapon. I think that's fucking wrong, man. In Florida, there's a law, I think it's called brandishing a firearm while committing a felony. He was definitely brandishing a firearm, but that's probably not a law there. You know, it's probably open carry there in, what is that, Wisconsin? But I sure do feel that adrenaline rush when I shoot it. That adrenaline rush when you shoot a gun? Yeah, I guess it's kind of fun, you know, like when I'm out in the in the front yard shooting up at the tree trying to scare the squirrel off. Yeah, it is a little fun, you know, trying to hit the target and shit. Kent years ago, Caitlin or something from Kent. I don't know, Josh. Gun girl. We in Europe agree with you. It's crazy in America. He needs to go to prison. James Burton. He needs to go to prison. But at the same time, if they would put him in prison, people would behave. People would adhere to the laws better. And this is a big problem that we have here, is that, man, I guess I drank that goddamn thing. I do not see the goddamn gnat. I don't see him. Was that it? Did I just eat it? I think I got it. I think I got the goddamn gnat. Oh well. Oh well, man. What do they say? Good to the last gnat? Yeah, I don't see anything in here. I shall now become Gnatman! Gnatman, able to zip around very quickly at very tiny size. I'm a gnat. And bother you. I'm Gnatman, pestering you. I got brandishing firearm 1 year plus fines. Yeah, I don't think you're the only one in our chat that got that. Nobody drinks covfefe with gnats anymore, pal. Unfortunately, I think I just did. And you know what? I'm okay with that. I'm sure I've eaten much worse. Yeah, pretty sure he's not in there. He's in here. Hey, if a lizard can do it and a froggy can do it, so can I. So, what else is going on? We could talk about the infrastructure plan for just a second and just say I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get high-speed internet from it. I hope you guys get it. It won't matter because I won't have my YouTube channel because of the fucking flag I got, the goddamn strike I got. Calling me right-wing and blocking me. Because you just called the victim a fucking child molester, dude. You're an asshole. You understand that? Look, bro, if somebody just walks up to you right now, you're in an altercation, somebody shoots you, should I go look and see what you did last month? If I'm investigating this goddamn, your death? Answer me. Answer me quick, because I'm about to block you on this channel, too. Answer me. Does your past matter? What happens when you're in an altercation? Does it matter? When that cop put his neck on that man and killed him, did it matter that he had a history being in jail? Truth Seeker? Mr. Truth Seeker? Does somebody's past matter? Yeah, good, I will block you. You're not my biggest supporter. You're a douchebag, bro. You're a fucking right-wing piece of shit. And anybody who goes after a fucking victim and calls them a fucking child molester or whatever the fuck they are, has nothing to do, is not looking at the actual incident. You know, look at the fucking incident itself. That wasn't the only person that Kyle fucking killed, man. He shot 3 people that day, you dumbass. Were all 3 of them child molesters, you fuckstick? Get the fuck out of here. I don't want you here. The quicker I get rid of people like you, what, you're Porta-Johns? Is that you? Is that you, fucking Porta-Johns, Truth Seeker? Get the fuck out of here. You know, the quicker I get rid of assholes like you, double downers and people who think they're my supporters, the more quality audience members I get in here. It happens every time I block somebody like you. People are like, dude, Nate just got rid of that asshole. I was so sick of that motherfucker. And then they go and they share the video and they bring more people in and my numbers go up. You know, I don't want to use you as ammunition, man, or as a human shield, but you set yourself up for it, man, when you say dumb shit. Hey, McCoy, what's up? He's dead, Jim. That was a good one. I'm going to finish this. I know there's a fucking gnat somewhere in my body now. I know it's true, because I do not see it in here. Every little thing in my mouth, I'm like, is that the fucking gnat? How was my day? Oh, I woke up to a fucking strike on my main YouTube channel, bro. It's been great. You know, they claim that I was doing misinformation on this. Because, you know, I get stupid trolls in here like that dumbass that say stupid shit that I have to respond to. You know? Trying to talk to my audience, but so many of these people just don't know how to keep it, you know, respectful. I'm surprised he took that turn. He didn't strike me like that for the longest. Hey, man. I've been trying to say the whole fucking time, I don't want to fucking talk about this shit. You know? I don't want to discuss it. I don't want to argue about it. If you, however you fucking feel about it, fine. Just don't come in here and fucking with your bullshit right-wing narrative bullshit. I fucking hate right-wingers, man. I fucking hate you. I hate you. Just so you know. I don't like left-wingers, but I fucking hate right-wingers. Call me biased. I am. And as soon as you come up with that fucking stupid narrative, I know who you've been listening to. I know what you support. I know what you're about. And I'm not even gonna fucking deal with you. You've never seen a retweet from him? My true supporters go to Twitter and retweet at Nays Garden. Those are my true supporters. Otherwise, you're just someone who watches on some other channel. My true supporters go to Twitter. They go out of their way for me. That's the cream of the crop. That's the elites. This stuff is nice. Mm. And all of you guys that are over on Twitter, you guys know the entire story. You guys get to see everything. So, there's a lot of things on Twitter that I'm not going to bring up on the show. You guys want to see the narrative, you can go over there and check it out from this morning. There's a bunch of tweets. All kinds of stuff. And tweets and replies from me engaging with other people on Twitter. Wanna get high, wanna get high. Wanna get high, wanna get high. We get high up in this bitch. Alright. So, I mean, I'm just smoking that stuff from the indoor grow. And I've only smoked one bowl, I think. I'm already obliterated. Look at me just staring off into the distance. Literally, that's all I'm doing right now. Alright, here. Hey, why don't you guys send a fucking letter, on a tweet to at YouTube and at YouTube creators and ask them to unstrike my channel completely. Ask them not only to unstrike the 2 strikes that are on it right now, but to remove those old ones that are on it, and also pull the algorithm off my channel. You know, so I run like Tim Pool's channel. So when I at least when I go live, all my audience is notified that I go live. You guys could tweet that at YouTube and at YouTube creators. I'd greatly appreciate that, guys. Thank you, Twitter team. Thank you. I heard today's broadcast was an emergency. Yeah, pretty much, Gussie. I lost the ability to broadcast on my big channel, man. It's down. My main YouTube channel. This is Gorilla Glue. That's Gorilla Glue right there. That's what I'm thinking right now. Every time I think about that algorithm. Kilgorithm. Is it algorithm or algorithm? God damn it. I forget. Algorithm, right? Algorithm definition. Go rhythm. Kilgorithm. That's my hashtag, guys. Kilgorithm. You guys like it? Instead of algorithm, Kilgorithm. I'll smoke to that. Let's see the first person to tweet that on Twitter at Nay's Garden. Hashtag Kilgorithm. Cheers, guys. Yeah, I get followers on Twitch too. I do. That was really good, man. That immediately calmed me down. So I had a strike on YouTube and it said misinformation regarding this. And when I checked the status 60 days later, they never assessed the appeal. It says appealed and no response. Right? So I contacted them and I was like, you guys haven't checked my appeal. They're like, oh, it can take up to 48 hours. I was like, okay. Like a month later, I'm like, hey man, you guys still haven't checked that. They're like, yeah, it can take up to a week. I'm like, it's been a month. Oh yeah, we don't have any control over that. Okay. Did one of my channels just go down, guys? I just lost 15 freaking viewers. Does anybody see a channel go down or something? Does anybody know if a channel just got messed with or something? Let me know if the show went down on one channel. Remember to check other channels if one channel goes down. Um, you guys, I just lost all my viewers. Does anybody know what just happened? Can anybody talk in the chat at all? A single person say anything in the chat at all? Can any of you guys talk in the chat at all right now? Hey Josh, thank you. Seymour. Okay, Josh G, Josh Vance, Josh G. Like I wasn't gonna notice Josh V, Josh G. Josh V, Josh G, I see you both. Steven Running. Hippie Chick. Hello. Can anybody else talk in the chat right now? Dude, I lost a whole fucking channel or something, dude. I just lost a whole bunch of people. Does anybody know what just fucking happened? Can anybody tell me what just fucking happened? I hate when this happens. It happens every fucking show now. Enoch's back. Just got here. Hey, Dub! I'm so glad you follow me on other YouTube channels, man. My main channel is down, A-Dub. All of you are here right now because you follow me on other channels in addition to the main channel. Isn't that great? You've all done the right thing. I just don't know why I just lost, like, my entire fucking audience. Nobody's telling me what happened. Nobody knows. Dude, I just had 20 people watching and it went down to 7, right? So I figured one of you would switch channels and say, hey, dude, this channel just went down or blah, 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 or whatever. Like, come over on another channel. Not a single person has done this yet. So, I guess none of my channels are done. I guess, you know, what was it, 12 people just up and left? Something like that. 13 people just all left at the same exact time. Or maybe it was that boardroom again that we're talking about. Jesus fucking Christ, I forgot about that. You know, it started out as a joke, but it's still going on. There's a boardroom of people all sitting around with smart devices, laptops, tablets, and they're all tuning into this show at the exact same time, and they're talking about me. That's the only thing I can figure out. And as soon as they're done talking, they all fucking disconnect. I mean, since when did 13 people just fucking disappear from a live stream all at the same time when my channels don't go down? I'm telling you, Josh. It's like, I think they're anonymously watching. I think they're anonymously tuning in from YouTube. Because if you don't log in, it won't put your name in the chat. Right? That doesn't make sense. Actually, you don't see your name anyway on YouTube, do you? That's Facebook. Yeah. They could be tuning into a YouTube channel. But you guys would see the channel numbers going up. Did any of you guys notice one of the YouTube channels, like a whole bunch of people just left it? Any of you? You really could be onto something. That or the Porta guy hated on me. Porta guy. Forever be known as the Porta guy. It's funny. Oh, now all of a sudden you got 5 people on your channel, Seymour, and none of them are talking? That's pretty interesting. Seymour says, you guys, Seymour says 5 people just popped into a YouTube channel. And none of them are talking. Who are you guys? You guys want to talk to me? You guys got something to say? I'm here every day, 3 times a day. Feel free to, that's right, I'm out of coffee. Feel free, you know, you got some kind of an issue, some kind of a problem. You know, you're wasting your fucking time with me, pal. Whoever the fuck you guys are. Now there's 3, and Seymour, none of them are talking, huh? None of you want to make a peep or anything, huh? Hi. Hi. Seymour sees you guys. Hi. I might be the people that are blocked, son, that help it, but to keep watching. Lee says, fuck shit lips. Might be the people that are blocked. I don't know. They're walking out now. Right, Seymour? They all left, didn't they? Yeah, nothing from them. Huh. You block them from the channel, but they can still watch, you know? Thanks, YouTube. That's great. Fucking idiots. Hey, wait. And that, and this, 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 and that. This, and that. This, and that. A little bit of this. A little bit of that. And a lot of that. Bofow. Isn't that creepy? Dude, I had 20 people watching this show. It went down to 7 in 1 second. Nobody saw these people leave at all. It's weird. And the thing is, I got all these other channels on all these other platforms. I mean, all these people, they're able to switch over to another channel and with another name and come back into the chat instantly. You know? You're surveying in the woods? Yeah, man. You know, Dude, I'm trying to reach my neighbor, right? Via text. Because there's trees in... Fuck the tree in my yard. There's trees in her yard. There's 4 dead 120-foot pine trees. You need to understand. These trees are 18, 20 inches around at the base. And they go up 120 feet. Okay? When it snows, those trees get full of snow, they could fall over. And when they fall over, they're going to fucking hit her house. And they could kill her and her family. And she's just completely not responding to texts. I'm like, you know, I got to get this tree cut down in my yard. If she doesn't want to do hers, that's on her. And if those trees fall and kill them, that's on her. And you know what? She's my neighbor. But it's like I told you guys. I'm not here to save the frickin' world, guys. You know, she's not my responsibility. And if she doesn't want to take responsibility for herself, they could be in a world of fucking hurt with those 120 footers on an incline behind her house with the threat of snow coming. You know, I don't know what I have to text her to tell her, but I think that's the last one. That's my last opportunity. And I don't think I'm going to say anything else unless she responds. Like I said, man, it's not my job. I'll just let, when my tree falls and hits her pump house, I'll just call insurance, man. They don't want to fucking pay the small amount it would cost the insurance to take the tree down. It would be nominal for the insurance company to cover that expense. No. We'll only do it if the tree falls and causes damage. You know, risks life and limb, literally. Life by limb. And, you know, then we'll pay the $100,000 in damage that tree will do to her property. But they don't want to pay less than $2,000 to fucking just take the tree out. Speeding? Bro, he went by the house this morning 1 mile an hour. I saw him this morning. He went by 1 mile an hour when he took those kids to school. I was very happy to see that. You know, he told his wife not to drive fast by my house. And then, you know, he did it. He wasn't even really in a hurry. Who cares if the kids are a little late to school? Who cares? You know? Hey, look. She's not my responsibility, man. I can show you. I can lead you to the water. I can point you at the water. That's water. You know? Like you can lead a horse to water, but I can't force your head underneath the water and drown you like you deserve to be. That's all you. You're going to drown yourself. I'm going to sit here with my arms folded and watch. You know? Trying to save her, you know, a whole bunch of trouble. You know what? She's there. His dad just drove by nice and slow, hauling the trailer. Just right now. Yeah, man. That's serious shit, bro. If you've ever seen what a tree does to a home, you know, it doesn't hit the roof and stop. I've seen it myself. It's like a Jew laser from outer space. Zip. It's like a lightsaber. Zip. It doesn't stop till it hits the ground. And it bounces and then hits the ground again. And there is nothing that survives underneath that tree. And when the tree hits the rafters destroy everything underneath them as well. It's a massive amount of damage, depending on how many limbs are on that tree too. But it's the sheer weight and force of that tree. And, you know, she's got 4 of them back there. 420 footers. They're all dead. All of them are in a position to hit her home. And if one of them falls, it could trigger all of them to fall. I should set fucking cameras up back there, you know? Get that shit on film when it happens. It's not my fucking fault. I called the insurance company. I've texted her. I got that shit's recorded. I got the texts to prove I tried to warn her. I've had 2 different tree companies come out here to assess the tree. So, my hands are fucking clean. I'm responsible, man. You know? Lee, right? Look, it's just like this. It's just like this whole thing, guys. It's an IQ test. Those trees are a fucking IQ test. How smart are you? You know, I mean, you're living up here. You got to know what these trees do when they fall. She's just not going to respond, bro. You know? She's got her kids there. She's got her grandkids there, her pets. I talked to her son, and you know what he said? He said, I could tell her, you know, that you called, and she'll probably call you right back. He says, but I can't tell her anything about her property. You know, when your son, when someone's son says that about them, you know, what you're up against, right? No, Josh. No. These are dead, bro. They're not beauty. No, they're not. She doesn't want to preserve them. They're dead. They're fucking telephone poles, bro, with holes all through them from the pine beetles. These are way more dangerous than normal dead trees. They're perforated. Michael Goldsmith. Well, no, what I said, Michael, was I can lead you to the water, but I can't force your head underneath it and drown you like you deserve to be. But especially when you're going to do it to yourself. You know, it's not my hill to stand on. And difficult people get what they deserve, man. You know? I feel bad for her kids and her grandkids, man. They're living in a very dangerous place. In fact, what I should do is I should call the fire department. And be like, yeah, you know, PG, and he always comes out and cuts down trees that are threatening the power lines because, you know, one of your precious power lines that you refuse to bury underground might get hit by a fucking tree. Yeah, well, you got some trees here that are going to kill some folks, and they refuse to cut them down themselves. I know it's on private property. Oh, it's on private property. There's nothing we can do about it. There you go. You know, we could go talk to, well, you know, you should. You should go talk to him. I made a video of what a tree did to a house once, bro. Happened to my parents' best friends. Remember I told you I know a billionaire? Their son, the billionaire? Yeah. His mom's, the billionaire's mom's and dad's house got destroyed by a fucking tree. an oak tree. It was bad because, dude, it wasn't just the damage from the tree, right? The tree ripped the roof open and it was pouring rain, and the whole house, that whole area of the home, got completely saturated with rain, and it reeked. It was disgusting. It was a beautiful, gorgeous designer home. You know, really nice. You know what I mean? You know, their son bought his mom a Jaguar for a Christmas present. It was, or not Christmas, for a birthday present. They didn't celebrate that religion. Being obliterated by she's gonna regret it. It's fierce when it's too late. What more can you do? Some people just have their heads buried in their arses. Bro, the thing is it's getting windy, it's raining, we're gonna have snow here pretty soon. There's not a lot of time to act. You know, you could sit there and act like those things are gonna stand forever. But those woodpeckers and those pine beetles, they're having another say in what goes on with that fucking, with all those trees. And when you see all the bark peel off 40 feet up, that's exactly what's going on up there, man. Those animals are having their way with that wood, and it is not going to withstand a snow. I saw a healthy oak tree crack from a snow. I had to have Mark cut it down. Crack and killed it from a snow. Oak tree. Just from snow sitting on top of it. So it's just going to take some snow at the top and the wind. And like I said, one of those trees falls, it hits all of them. Oh, man. Dude, it's gonna feel like a bomb going off down there. But anyway, I digress. I hope you guys enjoyed the hour. I'll see you this afternoon, maybe around 1-ish. All right, right here, same place. You guys go on Twitter and tweet at YouTube and at YouTube creators, please, and ask them to release my channel strike. I did not do what they said I did. I've got the receipts. Love y'all. Bye-bye now.